the bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible creatures.
Men are the problem.
Men.
Men leave.
Are men trash?
Men or a bear?
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible creatures.
Men are the problem.
Men.
Men leave.
Are men trash?
Men or a bear?
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible creatures.
Men are the problem.
Men.
Men leave.
Are men trash?
Men or a bear?
It's because a man.
What's up, guys? What's up? How's everyone doing? What's up, guys? I hope everyone's doing well. Hope all your guys' weeks have been going well so far. Welcome to Devil's Advocate, the live stream. How are you guys doing? Yo, Just. Love you, bro. Thank you for stopping by. All right. Good. I'm glad, brother. I'm glad you're doing well. That's the thing where I hope all my brothers success. I hope all my brothers success into the new years and beyond. You guys are amazing. You guys deserve it. All right. I got some good clips. I got some good videos, I think. Some interesting videos to react to. So I think it's going to be fun. I think they're going to be cool. So hopefully you guys will like it. All right. Like usual, let's start out with some Kendra G. All right, let's start out with some Kendra G reaction. Hopefully it's gonna be fun.
Someone's here. Hello, we can't see your face.
Hi. Oh, I'm gonna turn on my light right now. Hi, Kendra.
Hi. For those who don't know the name, I'll put it in here. The name of the hello.
Yes.
She's cute.
Kendra. What? Okay, I'll do this after. Kendra G Singles is the name of the dating app. What's your name, honey?
Denise.
You know, I think Kendra should get off of the whole. I mean, I get it. She's trying to make her money, but her whole hustle with the dating app thing is like, yeah. Let's just stop it.
Kanisa.
Janisa with a J.
Janisa, you look pretty. How do you spell it?
Janiesa.
Janiesa. How old are you, Janisa?
I'm 33.
You look younger.
Yeah, I'm old.
I don't think that's old.
I have a baby too.
Okay, we'll get there. Well, do me a favor. Keep the phone steady. Let's start there.
Okay.
All right. So 33. Where are you calling me from?
From Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
Georgia. And how old are you?
33.
That's my fault. You told me that. Okay, you said you have a kid. How old is your kid? How many kids do you have?
I have two.
2 kids. How old are your 2 kids?
It's I have a newborn and I have a 4-year-old.
First of all, let's say this. She is cute. Yeah, the hustle thing is annoying. She should be making money with consultation to Ideal. Yeah, I agree with that. She should. The whole dating app thing is, honestly, I think it's ridiculous. But whatever. So let's think. 33. She's decent looking. Hopefully her lips aren't fake, because that looks weird right there. But yeah, she's decent looking. And to have 2 kids is just, and so a baby mom in the dating market. You wasted your looks. You wasted your looks.
4-year-old and a newborn. Are they both by the same man?
Yes.
Why are y'all not together?
I have found some messages between him and another guy. So
Another guy?
Yeah, so we ended up splitting up.
So he cheated on you with a guy?
I don't know if they went as far as cheating, but it was messages and flirting going on, and that was enough for me to
Did you ever?
Controversial opinion. Okay. Here's a woman that's saying her baby daddy, the man she thought was good enough to give 2 kids to, is cheating on her with a man. Controversial opinion here, even though this is like ridiculous. Controversial opinion. I don't know about you guys, but most men in prison are baby daddies. Most men in prisons have kids. Most men in prison have kids. Now, the controversial part, which even that is controversial, is that my opinion, and I've seen so many videos of men that come out of prison saying, gay men that comes out of prison saying, most men that are in prison, they say 80 to 90%. It's not out of my mouth. It's coming out of prisoner's mouth. That you're either the top or the bottom. So you are either getting it done or the one doing it. What does that mean? What does that mean? Most men in prison, honestly, their sexuality is very fluid. So these are the men that women want. These are the men that women get with. Men that honestly do with other men. This is the men. Yeah, I'd rather not get with the nice guys. I'd rather not get with the stable guys. I'd rather get with the criminals that would have sex with other men. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hell, another controversial opinion. You wonder why black women are one of probably #1 supporters of gay men. I mean, probably because those are the men they want to hook up with. So, how does you guys make it how you want, because I feel like it shows how women are just really shitty at picking people. They pick men that are either criminals, that are both criminals and swing both ways, or swing one way, gay, but they just try to be the tough man exterior, and think that they have women as baby moms. So I don't understand what gay is, but women thirst after prison men like crazy though. They do. I mean, like I said, what gay thing is, like, these men are. I hear these stories. I hear these stories of gay men that comes out of prison saying that these men are just
Did you ever have any like intuition that he might like men?
When I first met him, I actually I was like, oh, he's cute, but he's gay. But then but he wanted to talk to me, and we started dating, and then everything was good for a couple of years, and then yeah, it was not.
So how long's the newborn?
And but he wanted to talk to me.
Did you ever have any like intuition that he might like men?
When I first met him, I actually I was like, oh, he's cute, but he's gay. But then but he wanted to talk to me, and we started dating, and
I had to rewind that. So she knew he was gay. She knew he dealt with men. This is a thing where women have proven men right countless times. You see the red flags. You saw the red flags.
And then everything was good for a couple of years, and
no, they definitely weren't married. It doesn't sound like they were married. I mean, she didn't say it, but
then yeah, it was not.
So how long's the newborn?
He is 3 months, Majesty.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't. Oh, hi, baby. Hi, Majesty. So now you know is the daddy Asian?
No.
Oh, he looks like he could be Asian.
No.
What's the daddy's ethnicity?
I'm black, and I'm black and Puerto Rican.
Okay. Got you. Okay. Well, beautiful baby. Okay. All right, Janisa, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Janisa, 33, Georgia, Atlanta, mom of 2 kids by the same man. No longer with the child's father because she found some inappropriate text between him and a guy. What do you do for a living?
I'm a makeup artist. I work at MAC Cosmetics, but right now I'm on a leave because I'm taking some time off.
Okay. So you're on leave.
You have a newborn, a 3-month-old newborn. It's like you recently came out of a relationship that was just so idiotic. How about take time to self-reflect? Take time to take care of your newborn and take time to self-reflect. Because honestly, women like this is so stupid. They're utterly stupid. Take time to self-reflect. Take time to understand, what did you do wrong? You are a pretty girl, yet you're so stupid. And now that whether you're pretty or not, you have honestly ruined your life in the sense that you will not really be qualified for good men. Now what type of men you qualify for? The type of men you gave 2 kids to. That's the type of men you're qualified for. Because now good men will see that you had such terrible judgment in character. You vetted men so terribly that you got with a man that was, gay, and gave him 2 kids. It's like, seriously.
Okay. And I think I might have it all. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
And have you ever been married?
Yes, I'm divorced.
When did you get divorced?
Last year I got divorced because the person, like when I first got married, it was years and years ago. We were together for 12 years, and he was locked up at the time that I got married. So
wait a minute, you
that
married? So this is not your child's father?
no.
So you married a man when he was in jail?
Yes. I was young. I was really young.
You couldn't get a divorce till you got out of jail?
Yes, I had to wait.
And
Me and him been separated for years.
And you got divorced last year?
Yes.
Ooh, child, you know, Janisa, you got a lot going on, girl.
I know.
All right, let's.
Yeah, I hope, Josh, I hope you understand it now. I hope you understand it now, because this woman is chaos. Why do I say this woman does not qualify for good men? Chaos. She is too chaotic. Yes, she's good looking, but she's too chaotic. Married a thug, a criminal. Had 2 kids with a gay man. 2 different men. 2 different men. It's like, but why is every woman on Kendra like this though? Because yes, why? It's like this is why Kendra should honestly stop with the dating app. Because honestly, her dating app, her dating show only attracts bottom of the barrel women. And I think there are better women out there. But honestly, her product, her packaging, all she attracts is bottom of the barrel women.
Okay,
There's no contact between them, though. I have no contact with my child's father right now or that person. So.
Okay.
That's not making it better. The man you got 2 kids with is not even supporting your kids. It's not supporting his kids. That's who you chose to give kids to. You think that's making it better? See, this is sometimes women don't understand. It would make it seem better. That, you know what? At least you gave kids to a man that's good. You know, but no, you gave kids to bums.
Well, okay, here we go. Janisa, 33, Sagittarius, a makeup artist in Georgia, Atlanta, mom of 2 kids by the same man, no longer with him. What kind of man are you looking for?
I just want somebody that's honest, that's willing to accept the fact that I have a newborn.
Are you feeding the baby?
No,
Okay.
I'm holding the bobo in his mouth right now. Sorry.
Okay.
But somebody that's honest, and he has a good head on his shoulders. He is doing something with his life.
Okay. Now, Janisa, what would you say to the guy that's concerned that you have 2 children under the age of 5, including a newborn?
I would say don't message me. I'm not interested in that person, because if you're concerned about my 2 kids, then you're just not the person for me.
Okay. Well, there.
Guess what that means? Good men. Good men. Men with, men with their shit together. Yeah, don't message her. This is the thing with, like I said, why do I say that, you know what she qualifies for is the men of her past. Similar type of men. So what she's asking for, men with their, their shit together, men that are morally sound, character, good men, yeah, they're not for her. Good men are not for her.
You have it. Can't say nothing back to that. If you have a concern, she's not the woman for you. Okay. What are your deals?
I have no contact with the father, so of course I'm looking for somebody that is like who wants to have kids and whose acceptance of my kids. They mean everything to me. So
you want somebody that's willing to be a stepdad?
yes.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. What are your deal breakers?
Cheating and basically somebody who's trying to like live off of women. I don't like that. Somebody who's young-minded, not mature. I'm interested in the older man. So
You want a man to be older?
yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Should he look a certain way?
No, as long as he has good hygiene, then that's it. But tall, preferably.
Okay.
Good money.
Should he make a certain amount of money?
I would say 60,000 and up.
60,000 and up. Could he have kids already?
Yes.
Okay. Now you gotta do the Kendra cam. I know you're holding your baby.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me put him down. Oh my God. I need to put pants on, right?
Child, you didn't come with no pants on?
I have to put pants on?
I mean, you gotta show yourself. I would say yes.
Okay.
I mean, what do you have on? You have on shorts?
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, okay. I have to hold him, but I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay. Kendra came with the baby. Okay.
So
We gotta see your legs.
I'm gonna place it at my mirror so you can see my.
Okay. I think you might be the first. That's the Kendra. Oh, child. So this is the Kendra cam. We gotta use the mirror. She got the baby. Okay. Oh.
Now admit, she's not bad looking. She's not bad looking. This is why I've said this before. I'm not a type of man who say women can't find men. They can't. I've said this countless times before. Whether a woman is old, young, have kids, don't have kids, fat, skinny, pretty, ugly, whatever. There will always be men out there for women. There will always be men that want women, especially at whatever stage. Women will never not have options. Women will never not have any options. I've said this countless before. I'm not there are certain men in the space that say, women, you will never get no man. There's options. Women will always have options. What I do clarify is your options for the men you want will definitely be low. For the men that you want, it will definitely be low. Not impossible, but be low. So she's decent looking. Even if she has 2 kids, there will definitely be a man that will take up being a stepfather to her 2 kids. I've seen it. So, but it just depends if she's willing to I don't know, accept certain things. Let's say if he's like, she said she wants older. Let's say if he's 45. She's 33, maybe she can find a man that's like 45, 50, and accept it. Or I don't know, 35 and short. There will always be a man. Depends on if her standards, eliminates him or not.
All right. Oh, newborn baby. Okay.
Sorry, Papa.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
girl. Good job.
I would hope the person is in either New York or Georgia.
You want a person in New York or Georgia?
Yes.
So if he's
Because I travel a lot to New York because I'm from there, so
okay.
I wouldn't mind.
So if he's located anywhere else, he shouldn't reach out to you?
No, unless he's willing to like relocate to Georgia.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
They said you had your buns out. I missed it. Did you?
That's why I was asking. I said, is it okay if I like showed, because I didn't know. This is the first time I ever did something like this. I'm like so nervous.
But you're familiar with my show though, right?
Yes.
Oh, they said I missed it. They said I'm gonna be shocked when I watch. I didn't see it. You had on pants when I saw you.
Yeah, I have pants now on.
Did you do it before you put your pants on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I missed it. I guess I was looking down. So in the rerun, I will see it. Ooh, child. Okay. Janisa, what was your last relationship, honey?
With my child's father.
And when was that over?
He left when the baby, like, basically, well, I told him to leave. The baby was a week old, and the baby is 3 months now. So,
When baby was a week old?
yeah. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So it's been 3 months. Oh, so y'all broke up 3 months ago. Got you. You don't have to
Yeah.
answer, but I'm gonna ask. Well, hold on. When did you find the text messages? When the baby was a week old?
Yeah, around that time.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
That when I was pregnant, I would say, like my last, like, I guess, like 2 months before I gave birth. I don't even know. 5 months ago, I would say.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Um, flaws I have to work on.
It's like everything's so recent. This woman needs to, like, honestly just cool her brakes.
I would say procrastinating and then being very harsh on myself. Like I'm a perfectionist, so that's something that maybe I have to work on.
Perfectionist. Kind of clarify this for me. A perfectionist marrying a criminal. A perfectionist giving 2 kids to a gay man. She's not really perfect with her life. She's not really all that thorough. So it seems counterintuitive that she makes so many mistakes when she's supposedly a perfectionist. I don't know.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask three. Why would a guy? No, I skipped over. Look, I'm remixing my own questions. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm confident. I'm
Only thing she has is her beauty. That's it. That's it. That's the only thing she has.
somebody that is supportive, loving, caring. I cook. I take care of my house as well as I make my own money. So
Okay, let's do it. This is just
Making your own money means what? You're not paying for men. So supportive. Okay. That means you're no special than any other woman. How does that make it special to be with you? Cook. Okay, sure. Nothing special there either. Women are they're so one dimensional. They really are. It's the things, the pluses to be with these women don't really outweigh the minuses. They don't. Because I honestly feel that you can see the red flags here. You see it. The only thing that may, I don't know, offset it a little bit, yes, because her looks. Her looks is, I think, I would say, in personal opinion, she's about a 7. She's about a 7. If she didn't have 2 kids, I think, and maybe she was a bit younger, she can borderline an 8. Okay, so she's decent looking. So, and I think that's it. But I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm just disappointed in women like this. I really am. These women are just. Let's check something out. Let's check something out. All right, all right. From special request. I mean, I haven't seen this clip, so I don't really know it. But special request from my bro Just. He wanted to see the Kevin Samuel video, so let's check it out. I haven't seen this clip, so I don't know if it's good or not. But I mean, Kevin Samuel has a lot of good clips, good videos. So hopefully this is one of them. Hopefully, he drops some good gems. But yeah, we'll check out a Kevin Samuel clip.
I feel like I'm pretty stable.
Okay.
And I haven't had great success in relationships either.
Okay.
So
let's go for it. Why do you think that is?
I think I might be too independent. I think my dad has raised me to be like that.
Okay.
So I'm a homeowner. I'm in a doctorate program right now.
Okay.
I think that's difficult for a lot of people.
How old are you?
36.
Okay. So yes, it's like one of the things that is difficult is why so many women, Western women, have delayed marriage. Anything that you've done, could you not have done it while you were married to a man?
I think dance specifically, it's a little tricky to do that when you have kids. You're giving up something, right? So you see even celebrities that are dancers like.
I did know that Pearly Things was on Kevin Samuels. I think I've seen it too. It was a while ago.
J-Lo, right? They're not having
Yeah, well,
kids.
dance in particular, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a sacrifice. I have to completely put anything that I want to do on hold. So how far do I want to get along the dating and the marriage line if I'm not prepared to like have kids right then? Because that's an expectation, right?
Well, it's like, first thing I think about is Las Vegas and New York.
Yes, I see. This is the thing where, honestly, this is where Kendra fails. Stop with the dating app shit. Stop with the dating app shit. Kendra could literally be, I don't know, the Kevin Samuels kind of thing. Because she has the influence, per se. But she can actually talk to these women, talk to these people. I think that's better.
Women 40 years ago navigate these things. Showgirls dancing on Broadway, how they navigate still having families.
That's a good question. I don't think I have that answer.
But they did though, right? Because those women were not.
Yeah, they did.
Huh? I said,
yeah, they did.
Right. So if they could do it, that will be a template. That's what I mean. Because my first thought is nothing that a woman is doing today necessarily precludes her from having a husband and children outside of a desire to find a solution.
That's the thing where, honestly, let's call a spade a spade. Let's be blunt. Women want to focus on their career, and it's not because they can't. It's not because they can't, have a husband and children during focus on the career. No, it's also because they want to rack up a body count. Women that focus on their career wants to completely focus on their career, and they just want to have fun. That's it. They don't want the responsibilities. They don't want, the lifestyle of being married with family. They rather have focus on the career, make their money, and just do situationships or temporary relationships or just sex. I think that's how it is. And I think that's because that's the modern women mentality.
Women who were showgirls back in who did. So, but here's the thing. The older you get, the more stuff you have. You have a home. You meet a man that has a home. That's a problem.
Yeah. I'm finding, right? Or their home is their mom's home. Like, that can't be my problem.
But the real problem is there's nothing new. At 36, you're a homeowner, you got a car, you got this, you got that. What can a man do for you at 36 that you can't do for yourself?
Family.
All right. But outside of that, you go to, but arguably, what magic is still left in a relationship outside of children?
This is the thing where this is the thing I've been talking about. I've said this countless times before. One of the most dangerous things with women is boredom. Boredom. I repeat, and I've learned, I had to learn this. Every man needs to learn. You have to be able to recognize if your girl is bored, get ready, she's going to be cheating on you. Get ready, she's going to be leaving you. Get ready, there's going to be fights. Boredom is women's, hated enemy. Boredom. So this is the problem when you're dating or interacting with older women or women that done there, been that. Done there, been there. Done it, been there, whatever. Right? That they've done it all. Everything you could do with a woman, she's already done it. It's boring. And the amount of work to make something that she's already done, special, new, interesting, whatever, the amount of effort you had to do to make, let's say, buying a house with her or going on a trip with her that she already went on, special is such a monumental task. Not every man can be able to do it. Not every man can be able to do it. You know, that's the hard thing, right? Women like this, it's a constant game of attraction. Constant game of, you know, trying to light that fire, flame that fire, constantly trying to give her butterflies, constantly trying to stimulate her mind. It ain't easy. This is why, honestly, why the bad boys, the players, the pookies, they can have women constantly go crazy for them, because even though they do shitty things, it keeps their mind stimulated. It keeps their mind stimulated. They're always second guessing. They're always guessing what's going to happen next with this man. With a good, morally sound, nice guy, it's boring. They predict everything. They predict what will happen next. They will know what will happen next with a good guy.
And that's the one thing. How many kids do you want to have?
I'd be happy with one, but I'd go for two.
Well, I will tell you, at 36 years old, something happened to me 10 years ago that shocked the shit out of me. I started getting emails and inboxes from women I knew from college and in my career. And this is when baby packs start coming out. I didn't know what these things were. And they were basically asking me, hey, would you basically be the father of my child? Do you have any male friends that you have? Because if you're waiting to do it the old-fashioned way, it's either baby pack or matchmaker, because you're up against time.
Yeah, I won't disagree with you. I think another problem too is that who I'm.
You're up against time. I've said this in countless Kendra G videos. A lot of women do not know how to do an actual timeline of their life. They really don't know. Oh, what do I envision in 5 years? What do I envision in 2 years, 3 years? What do I envision? What is the timeline? Am I going to get in a relationship this year, next year? You know, so it's like that's the insanity, where if you can't timeline your life, at least try to make a plan of action, you are wasting your time. And it's especially important for women, because yes, they are on a time clock. Now, is it impossible for a woman at 40, 50, whatever to have kids? No, it's not impossible. It's not optimal. It's not optimal. It's not optimal for a woman in her late 30s, 40s, 50 to still try to have kids. You could. It's not optimal. There's more risk of defects or danger for the child, and there's a risk of a woman's life at stake. You could risk it, but it's not optimal. This is the thing where I had to learn it with my baby mom. We were relatively same age, so we started having ours in her when she was like late 30s. She had so many complications, like blood loss, just weakness. It was dangerous for her. So it's not a good thing.
Around predominantly are women and gay men.
Yep.
Who's in circles. So it's very difficult to just meet someone who's straight.
Well, I work in image and style, and I will tell you, I get it. And this is why women like yourself who are in arts are going to have to either deal with the patrons of the arts or said matchmakers, because you allow yourself to get to a point to where time is against you. And this is why I say I don't believe much in love. We don't get love at our age. We get respect and companionship. Love is for 27 and under.
Ouch.
Why? You can grow to love somebody. I mean, wait a minute. Why do we say ouch? I have friends, you can actually, our grandparents didn't get love. They met each other and courted for 90 days. They fell in love over a lifetime. This Disney stuff ain't done too well for us.
I don't think I'm expecting a fairy tale, but I don't know how much I want somebody to grow on me.
That might be an out. That might be an ouch. I mean, here's the thing where Josh, I don't know how old you are, but I do agree. I do agree. He said it. I think if you're, I'll extend it. I think if you're 30 and under, then yeah, love. If you gotta do it, you gotta do it. Love could be a thing. But above that, you just gotta get someone that's suitable. Get someone that's a good match, you know, in so many other areas. Someone that, I don't know, maybe it's harsh, but it's like a business thing, a business arrangement. 27, bro, it's, you know, you're still young. You're still mad young. So love is there. You could, you know, that could be the goal. But bro, I'm an unk, right? I'm in my 40s. People like late 30s. Kevin Samuel was like in his, I think, late 50s or whatever. Yeah, love ain't there anymore. Now you got to think about logistics. So that's I've said this before. This is why time matters. Time matters. We waste time way too much. As humans, we waste time too much. We're not immortal. We don't live forever. We waste so much time. We waste so much time. Like for me, I've wasted so much of my youth. Now I have to make up with that in this age. I have to work harder to build myself. And it's like, bro, it is so we wasted so much time. I hope just you are focused on building yourself quickly. I really do. You know?
Well, you can always buy a cat or a dog. They'll grow on you either way, but you can't get everything, ladies. Now you're at a point in life where you got to make trade-offs. And the older you get, the more trade-offs you have to make, because what you're asking somebody to grow on you, but they're also accepting an older wife and only one child. They don't get the young 25-year-old you and 10 years of your womb. So that's why I say self-awareness, gratitude, humility, and empathy. Modern women need to put themselves in men's position and realize what men want and what men are giving.
Yo, Renegade, thank you for stopping by, bro.
Up or willing to accept by dealing with modern women. We don't get Phyllis Schlafly and the Sally the homemaker and the bread. We still got to pay the bills. That's why I say 2021, the more you ladies can put yourself in the position of men, I think the more realistic the decision and expectations will be. Thanks a lot.
You know, I thanks, Josh. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna do more Kevin Samuel videos like this because honestly, I think they're good. I think he's educating me. He's helping me. That's why I said I've watched a lot of before Kevin Samuel stuff to help me improve on my critique and evaluation and my reactions of, you know, these videos. So you know what? I'm gonna do more of it. So what do you guys think? You know, I think it was interesting. You know, what do you guys think? He's the Godfather. He's the man. He left us too soon. I guarantee you he would have been so much bigger if he didn't pass away. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, so we are going to do some good TikTok videos. These are some interesting TikTok videos. So let's I think it'll be good. Let's do one. Yeah, this is a thing where I honestly feel that Kevin actually helped women. Kendra is just, yeah, she's just displaying women. Yeah, like you said it. Kendra is just displaying women as hot messes to me. Exactly. I agree 100%. She she's not helping these women at all. These women aren't being helped by Kendra. So they're a joke. It's a joke. Honestly, it is. All right, let's move on.
Okay, so let me tell you some things.
All right. Let's check out this clip. Might be interesting. I think it'd be interesting. So let's check it out.
I don't care what they say. Men love self-centered women. Okay, get with it. Men love a beautiful, self-centered woman that's all about herself. Okay, because men put themselves first in everything. Women tend to put themselves last, especially when they start dating. They start putting what they want, their love, the things that they like, last. Okay, so let me tell you some things that's none of your business while you're dating your man. His Instagram following list should not be any of your business. It don't matter who he follow. The pictures that he like should be none of your business. If he's looking at somebody else when you're out, none of your business. You need to be so focused, so self-absorbed on yourself that anytime where he's focused on someone else, he realizes that, oh, dang. Listen, men are natural hunters. Men will chase. Men will follow. When you stop giving a man access and things to you, then they change, okay? You trying to keep up and trying to talk to him and figure out why he won't come home, why he not answering the phone. Pull back. It's none of your business. A lot of y'all are afraid for a man to chase you. This is what I mean by this. Meaning, if you stop and you pull away your energy, you're afraid that he won't come back to you. And that's okay if he doesn't come back to you, okay? Move right along. He ain't that big of a loss. I promise you that. The quicker y'all realize that men do not love like women, the quicker y'all realize that men do not see relationships like women do, and they don't do things that women do. The way that we love in relationships is totally different from the way that a man loves in relationships. The way that we meet someone, first impression, men don't see it that way. Men love beautiful women. That's all they can go based off of is how you look when they meet you, okay? Now, this is what I'm saying by allow him to chase you. Pull your energy back. You know when you break up and you're all hurt and distraught about the relationship and then you move on 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 months later and then he pops up a year later all out of the blue because it's starting to hit him now. It doesn't hit them the way it hit us. And he comes back because you're not chasing him anymore. That's why. You're not chasing him anymore. There's other reasons, but I'm not talking about that right now. There's layers to it, okay? But the reason why is because you're not chasing. You're not looking for his attention anymore. You're not blowing up his phone. You're not calling. You're not stalking his Instagram list. You're not worried about what pictures he likes. Ladies, that's none of your business. Refocus on you. Take all that you're putting into him and pour it into you. I want y'all to understand. Men are going to always do what's best for them. When are women going to do what's best for you? No more pick-me's. No more building a man up. No more. Stand up. And get yourself together. Dust yourself off. Get up and love you. It's far too many women that I've seen have let themselves go behind a raggedy looking man. And he ain't even worth it. Ain't nobody worth your mental well-being. I don't care what they say. Men love self.
Toxic advice to attract toxic men. I guarantee you, this is the type of woman that's into toxic men. That's into the typical, high value men. That's into the typical, top 20% of men. Toxic advice to attract toxic men. Yeah, this is the advice of how you attract the pookies. How you try to keep the pookies. I've said this before. Women are terrible role models. Women are terrible role models. Women are honestly terrible teachers. At least when it comes to the dating market. Advice to attract the pookies. Let's break this shit down. This right here is why there's so many single women right now complaining about the dating market, listening to shit like this. All right, let's break this shit down.
I don't care what they say. Men love self-centered women, okay? Get with it.
self-centered women, i.e. selfish, i.e. egotistical women. No, men don't. And here's the thing. Men will have sex with them. Men will gladly have sex with them. Especially the Pookies, the Ray Rays, the Chads, the Tyrones, the players, the bad boys. They will definitely have sex with them. But do they want them for long-term relationships? No, they don't. Yo, Deep Thinker, thank you for stopping by. No, thank you. Just doesn't matter if you're late. Just thank you for stopping by, bro. Love it when you guys stop by. No, men do not ever love self-centered women, i.e. selfish women. They don't love them. They will gladly have sex with them. Two different things. But the problem is women cannot tell the difference between sex and love. They can't. They can't tell the difference. Oh, if a man has sex with me, then of course men want me. No, they see you as a fucking hoe. So no man loves an egotistical woman. No man loves a woman that only cares about herself. No man.
Men love a beautiful, self-centered woman that's all about herself, okay?
You conflate it. Men love beautiful women. Yes. A selfish woman is drastically different. Now, if you're beautiful and selfish, you're just better to fuck. That's it. You're just better to have sex with. That's it.
Because men put themselves first in everything. Women tend to put themselves last, especially when they start dating. They start putting what they want, their love, the things that they like, last, okay? So let me tell you some things that's none of your business.
I don't know about you, but where do women put, at what point in a relationship, at what stage in dating do women put themselves last? It's like, at what point in life do women even put themselves last? Literally, they put themselves first. Women, it's like, I don't know, this isn't the problem when you hear women talking about, giving advice to other women. You're not dating other women. Women consistently put themselves first. It's always all about them. So really, it's ridiculous.
While you're dating your man, his Instagram following list should not be any of your business. It don't matter who he follow. The pictures that he like should be none of your business. If he's looking at somebody else when you're out, none of your business. You need to be so focused, so self-absorbed on yourself that anytime where he's focused on someone else, he realizes that, oh dang, listen, men are natural.
That's toxic advice. That's toxic advice. It would make more sense if you say that, you know what? Have boundaries. If your boundary is a man not liking other women's pictures, not following other women, not talking about other women, then follow it. Have boundaries. It's like, this shit is like ridiculous. This is the advice that women give to other women. Instead of, something more healthy. In my opinion, it is more healthy to tell your partner you have boundaries. If you want to talk to other women, you want to follow other women, you want to like other women's pictures, you could, but that's crossing a boundary. This is a thing where there's a point where it's unhealthy, and there's another point where you're manipulating.
Hunters. Men will chase. Men will follow. When you stop giving a man access and things to you, then they change, okay? You trying to keep up and trying to talk to him and figure out why he won't come home, why he not answering the phone. Pull back. It's none of your business. A lot of y'all are afraid for a man to chase you. This is what.
Or how about just talk? This is a thing where you know what? This is the insanity. Men, in my personal opinion, chasing is okay, but it's not a great thing. In my opinion, I don't believe most men love. Controversial opinion, maybe my own, maybe opinion that's only myself. I don't think most men love the chase because it's annoying. It's annoying. It's tedious. It's a lot of times it's just ego destroying. Now, what type of men love to chase? What type of men love to chase? The players, the bad boys, the Pookies, the Ray Rays, the Chads, the Tyrones. So, like I said, toxic advice to attract toxic men. In my opinion, average men, the chase is tedious. It is annoying. It really is. I don't know about you guys, but going on a date with a woman, trying to get her to like you and all that shit, and if that failing, trying to do it again and again and again, that is fucking tiring. It's tiring. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to. I mean, these chases. Seriously. This is what, honestly, this is why the lion has, others do the chasing for him. It's tedious. It is it's tiring. The people that love to chase are the ones that are only the top percent of men, because those men, they have countless options and their chases usually have high success rates. So yeah.
What I mean by this, meaning if you stop and you pull away your energy, you're afraid that he won't come back to you, and that's okay if he doesn't come back to you. Okay, move right along. He ain't that big of a loss. I promise you that. The quicker y'all realize that men do not love like women.
Tox, thank you for stopping by, bro.
The quicker y'all realize that men do not see relationships like women do, and they don't do things that women do. The way that we love in relationships is totally different from the way that a man loves in relationships. The way that we meet someone, first impression, men don't see it that way. Men love beautiful women. That's all they can go based off of, is how you look when they meet you, okay? Now, this is what I'm saying by allow him to chase you. Pull your energy back. You know when you break up and you're all hurt and distraught about the relationship, and then you move on 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 months later, and then he pops up a year later all out of the blue, because it's starting to hit him now. It doesn't hit them the way it hit us. And he comes back because you're not chasing him anymore. That's why. You're not chasing him anymore. There's other reasons, but I'm not talking about that right now. There's layers to it, okay? But the reason why is because you're not chasing. You're not looking for his attention anymore. You're not blowing up his phone. You're not calling. You're not stalking.
The reason why is most likely he's a toxic man. It's like, the reason why is like he's most likely a toxic man. That, you know what? Hoping for another booty call. Hoping that he can manipulate you back. This is a thing where, honestly, this is the thing where you create toxic women will only attract toxic men. And advice like this creates toxic women. It really does. She's crazy. It's like, seriously.
In his Instagram list. You're not worried about what pictures he likes. Ladies, that's none of your business. Refocus on you. Take all that you're putting into him and pour it into you. I want y'all to understand. Men are going to always do what's best for them. When are women going to do what's best for you?
They always do what's best for them. It's seriously? Here's the thing. This kind of mentality creates dysfunctional relationships. Imagine this. A relationship, two people go into a relationship. Both people only do what's best for themselves. Both people are self-centered. Do you think that relationship will last? Do you think that relationship will work? Will be able to handle long-term interactions? This is a thing where, honestly, this is the problem with modern women. The high level of selfishness. And the issue is that these selfish women are attracted to selfish men. That's the thing. So that's why These women, the world that they see is always only selfish men. So when you're dealing with selfish men, well, in turn, no doubt women will advise you to be selfish yourself. So since the woman is selfish, being attracted to selfish men, shit like that don't work. Shit like that don't work. So imagine this. She's 25. Dating for years, selfish men. Years for selfish men. Now she's 33. 33. Years of dating selfish men. Advice to be selfish. So, selfish personality now is like, oh, I want a nice guy. Why do you think I say now at 33, 35, you are unqualified? You don't qualify for a good guy because you have built a personality, a mindset, an ideology that is not productive to be in a healthy relationship. Being selfish, only thinking about yourself, does not equate a good, long-term, healthy relationship. When you only think about yourself, that's when the relationship will fail. Because honestly, you're not in a relationship by yourself.
No more pick-me's. No more building a man up. No more. Stand up. And get yourself together. Dust yourself off.
I have never had or needed a woman to build me up. Guess what type of men those are? The players, the Pookies, the Ray Rays, the bad boys. Good men, they have never needed a woman to build them up. Would they like it? Yeah. But these men are determined to succeed. These men are determined to make something out of their life. But women aren't attracted to those men.
Get up and love you. It's far too many women that I've seen have let themselves go behind a raggedy looking man. And he ain't even worth it. Ain't nobody worth your mental well-being. I don't care what.
Toxic advice to create toxic situations, toxic relationships. It's like honestly, these women are just idiotic. They are. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Is the case, but generally speaking, it is.
All right, this is a two-parter. Probably, I mean, I don't know. I forgot what the time, how long the second clip is. But this is a 5-minute clip. So I'm not going to fully play it out. So I'm going to react to it, break it down, whatever, while I'm watching it. So I'm not going to fully play the whole clip because it's a 5-minute clip. So let's break this down. Caption is dating as a black woman high earner. Okay. Let's see what this is. This is a comment she's talking about. You're amazing. Appreciate the transparency. Can you make a video on what dating is like when you're such a high earner? Okay. She said dating as a black woman, high earner, and where to meet rich men. Okay. I think it is the sex. I hope it's not, but I think it could. Yo, Santino, thank you for stopping by, bro. Could be. They are worried the guy is cheating with other women constantly because he would cheat. Maybe. All right, let's check out this clip.
I've talked a lot about this before, and people didn't like it too much, like men in particular. But I do think it is a lot harder to date as a woman high earner, and especially as a black woman high earner. And there's a couple
Controversial. Well, I don't know if it's controversial, but personal opinion, it's only hard to date because they make it harder. It is only harder to date because they make it harder. Why is it that if you are a high earning let's say, man, it isn't harder. It's actually easier. It's actually easier to date as a high earning man. But on the flip side, why is it harder for women who's higher earner to date? Because they make it harder.
Of reasons why I think that is the case, but generally speaking, it is harder to date. And in my experience, one thing that I have noticed is that men, when they like come into your sphere, especially if you're someone who's not necessarily like withdrawn or or like quiet per se, right? Like you have opinions and they don't like that, right? And some of them
So one of the things why it's hard, because you have an attitude. No one talks about that. You have an attitude. You're aggressive. You're combative. You're disagreeable. Yeah. That's like I said, you make it hard. You make it hard. This is the thing where it is. Here's the thing. I've said this before. Or it is fine if you have opinions. If you want to express your thought. If you want to express I don't know, your thoughts, your feelings, you're combative, you're aggressive, it's fine. The problem with these women is that even though they say, oh, they are very opinionated, same type of women, why do they make it hard? It's because in the same breath, they say, oh, I want leader type men. I don't want 50-50 type men. I want masculine men. Then I would say, are you crazy? What type of man that is a leader, that's masculine, that's going to be provider, will deal with your BS, will deal with your mouth? That's the thing, they make it harder. Women like this makes it harder. It's like this, you are a type of woman that qualifies for 50-50 type men, or men that, you know what? Men that, you know, they make their own money. They're not needing you, but they may not make as much as you. But they don't need you to pay bills or any of that shit. But these men are not necessarily the most masculine of men. These men aren't leadership type men. These men aren't provider type men. They're more 50-50 type men. They're more, you know, I'm not necessarily feminist type men, but men that, you know what, respects women, believe in equality, more like modern type men. But yet, these types of women, in the same breath, say that they're opinionated, attitude filled, but still say they want leader type men. Shit don't make sense. No freaking leader is gonna take back sass from his subordinate. No leader is listening to, like, I don't know, a soldier.
They just want
no, Santino, dating is easy for women. I've said it. Dating is on easy mode for women. The thing is, dating, the dating market, the dating environment is not making it harder for women. Women are making the dating harder. Women are, it's like women are playing the game on easy mode, but they want to make it harder. So how do they make it harder? By like maybe playing with one hand. Hell, maybe playing with no hands and just their fucking feet. They literally, you like you say, the game is on easy mode. So why are you playing with your feet? Because I want to make it harder.
You to like shut up and be quiet and just be behind them, and that's not me. But also like others of them, they're just jealous, and obviously it's not like they're saying to you, oh, I'm jealous, but you can see that they're jealous because they'll make like snide comments, or they'll be like, or like little things along those lines. Or some of them, I wouldn't attribute this one to jealousy, but just more so like they want to be kept. They'll say like, you're the one with all the money, you know? And sometimes jokingly, we're just like, okay, but that's not a funny joke if I don't know you. So
it's not a funny joke if you don't know him. Yet. It is fine if a man doesn't barely know you and he pays for the date. If a man doesn't barely know you and he's sending you money, that's fine. This is a thing. where women don't understand. They have become more masculine. They have become more, honestly, gaining more roles as more like, I don't know, masculine, being the provider, being like focused on career and all that shit. Well, okay, now, why don't you provide? Why don't you? It's like, this is, like I said, I've consistently said, why women's money, women's career, women's accomplishments means nothing because it does not benefit men. Why does women's beauty, women's youth, women's body, why do men care about that? Because that actually benefits men. Women actually give men their body. Women actually give men their youth in a sense. Women's money? God forbid a woman actually pays for the date. So really, women's money is meaningless. It's great that she has it, but it doesn't make her more attractive to him because he doesn't benefit from it.
I will say, like, for those reasons, it is a lot harder, but also another reason it's harder in general, I think, is because once you are making above a certain amount, you usually have a certain kind of lifestyle. And if you want to maintain that lifestyle, but also include your significant other in that lifestyle, they do have to be making within that range, right? I'm not saying that I will only date someone who makes more than me. That's absolutely not the case, but you do need to be probably making, like, low to mid six figures, somewhere like 200 or higher, in order for us to have the lifestyle that I envision myself living. And mind you, I'm still working towards the
me. The lifestyle you envision. This is the thing. When do women, like I did the other video, saying, oh, women take a step back. They put their, I don't know, their careers, their wants to the back burner. Women do not put themselves last. Everything is about them. Where's the guy in this fictional relationship? This right here is what men suffer from. Right here. Me. It's only about her. He's an accessory to her lifestyle. He's like a prop to her lifestyle. This is the thing. Is like this is the problem with a lot of modern day women. You are not balancing or creating a lifestyle where it's fitting for both. No, your mindset is, you know what, your lifestyle, you're only including him in it. He's an accessory. He's like a prop in your lifestyle, not our lifestyle, not our life together. No, your life, your lifestyle. That is what men are suffering from right now. The selfishness of women. It is tiring.
Lifestyle that I want to be living. But if I like to take vacations and I like to buy, diversify my investments and do all these different kinds of things, you need to be able to do that too, right? Like, I'm not here just funding your lifestyle. We need to be able to do this together. And so naturally, you have to have some sort of cushion on your own before you come into my sphere, before we can even really get along.
Come into her sphere. This is the thing. Just like how I've said this, do not move into a woman's house. Do not move into a woman's place. She's either moving into yours. That's the thing. Because why? Power dynamics. Power dynamics. Power dynamics. This is the thing where I'd rather provide for a woman than a woman provide for me. Why? Because I don't want that BS. 100% she will mistreat you. 100%. This is a thing where coming into her sphere, or how, it's like the pure, it's like that's the pure ego, like the ego. Egotistic. It's so egotistical. Coming into her sphere. Instead of, you know what? Our worlds colliding. Our worlds combining. And you wonder why dating high earning women is annoying, is not optimal, because they become men. They become men. And now it's like, no duh, she's dating men that's like, oh, saying, how about you provide? Since you are becoming a man, you are going to date men that have a leech mentality, i.e. women, a feminine mentality.
Or be in the same like tax bracket, but again, I wouldn't say like he has to make more than me, but he does need to make close to it, or somewhere that would allow him to still be in that same area or same arena of what it is, of what my lifestyle is like and what I'm hoping it to be, right? Because the goal for me is at least to build generational wealth, and you can do that from a full-time job. I work full time, but I also have significant side hustles. And yeah, it takes a lot of time, but to me, it's worth it, right? Because I'm young, I have the time, I have the energy. And then later on in life, I'm just going to be able to like chill and just live off of what the hard work that I've been putting in now. You had replied to this and also asked about like splitting expenses and different things like that. I don't believe in, like merging money or anything like that unless I am married, which I am not. And so I wasn't doing any of that. In terms of like dating, I still do think a man, especially for the first few dates, needs to be paying for the dates. Like they need to.
Man still needs to pay. You're a high earner. Man still needs to pay. Why women's money is meaningless. Why her career is meaningless. Men are still hold to their gender roles. Men are still upholden to their gender roles. Women are fluid. They can be the man. They can assume to be the woman. Men are forced to stick to their gender roles.
Be doing the courting, the courtship, all of that. To kind of sum up, because this is long, dating is a lot more difficult. Oh, you had also commented about like where to meet them. I also made a video on this that some people didn't like, but in my experience, there's multiple ways to meet men who are high earners or whatever it is you want to call them. And one of the easiest and best ways is to change your environment, right? If you're only hanging around other high earners or only hanging around other professionals or entrepreneurs or people who are like-minded, that is going to become your circle of influence. That is going to become your norm. And so naturally you are going to meet those kinds of people. Like, for example, I was just at a conference and it was all attorneys. It was all big law attorneys. It was all in-house counsel, right? And I was just there and they're just around me, right? So that's an example.
I do agree. I've noticed that some of the biggest red flags are people overly concerned with money they make or the money they hopeful their partners need to make. Santino says that. This is the thing. Problem I'm seeing more and more of. And I'm pretty sure this woman is going to experience it. When you are concerned with class, when you're concerned with looks, when you're concerned with money, very superficial shit, you are going to ignore morality, character, personality. You are going to ignore it. You are going to ignore it until it's too late. When you're deep into a relationship, sometimes crazy, deep into a marriage, you are going to ignore what actually sustains a long-term healthy relationship. Money, you can always make money over time. Especially if you don't live beyond your means, i.e. maybe like women like this. So shit like this is why a lot of women, why high earning women fail in relationships or have a hard time in relationships in the dating market, because personality, morality, character is at the bottom of the priority list. It's at the bottom of the priority list until they're actually in a relationship. Now it's like, oh, he was never faithful. He was a liar. He was a cheater. He was abusive. No, duh. You didn't care about his personality, his morals, his characters when you started to date him. You didn't care about it. Only now, when you're deep into it, you care.
The weekend before, I was at the Black Wealth Summit, like same thing, right? So being very intentional about the spears that you're putting out and putting around yourself, your environment, who you're hanging around, who you're talking to. Go to conferences, go to events, like do those different types of things where you're going to be in the space to meet those kinds of people. And if you're living somewhere that doesn't allow you to be in that kind of space, then you got to figure out a way to get up and get out and go put yourself in that kind of space, or make some friends genuinely, because nobody wants like the fake stuff, to be able to cultivate that kind of experience for yourself. And that's what I found most helpful. I've talked a lot about this before.
No. Women like this, I mean, it's not impossible, right? Who knows? But women like this will definitely have a hard time in the dating market, I believe. All right, let's check her second clip.
So I did not expect this video to blow up like this, but what I will say is it is okay to have preferences. It is okay to have standards and high standards, men and women alike. If you have worked.
Here's the thing where it is okay to have standards. I think it's ridiculous to have high standards. I think it's ridiculous to have high standards. Here's the thing. Unless you, let's say you have attributes that qualify for high standards. So let's say this. Let's say this. If I was a millionaire, okay, understandable, rarity. So I get it. Me being a millionaire. Yeah, my standards. I'm dating supermodels. Okay, I get it. High, rarity. Okay, I get the high standards. Let's say this. A supermodel, top quality beauty. You are an 8, a 9, a 10. I get it. I get the high standards. I understand that. You are an average looking woman. She's maybe a 6. Maybe a 6. Her money, in my opinion, I said this before, why women's money don't matter. It does not qualify you for high standards. Your money does not qualify for high standards. Because, again, the problem is women's money does not benefit men. It does not make men more attracted to you. I'm not saying it's a negative, but it's not a positive. It doesn't attract men to you, your money. Usually it's your personality, your beauty, your youth, your body. That's what that right? Like Kevin Sam, like the Godfather said, what is it? Feminine, fit, and what was that? Feminine, fit, and ladylike? I don't know. But again, no accomplishments, no your career, because that don't mean shit. Yes, feminine, fit, and friendly. Literally, those are what men benefit from, because that's what women give men. Money, career, it means nothing. It doesn't make men more attracted to you. It does not, definitely not going to keep a man.
Extremely hard to get somewhere, to get to a certain point in your life. It is absolutely okay to want to be with someone who can either understand the hard work you've put in, or understand the sacrifice and dedication that it took to build yourself up to where you are, or at least want someone who can emulate that same success, drive, or hard work. That is absolutely okay to want to date your equal, or someone who you perceive to be your equal. Also, when you elevate in that way, your circle and your environment is likewise going to change. So my environment is all attorneys, doctors, physicians, business owners, men and women making over $200,000, $300,000 a year. that is my circle. That is who I hang around because that is my environment. And it's definitely kind of like this discrete pocket because that is a small percentage of the American population, yes, but naturally speaking, because that's who I hang around, that's more than likely going to be someone in that circle who end up with. So, whereas for most people, it may be difficult to regularly meet those kinds of men or women.
I think that's Santino. I think that's part where the femininity comes in. Being a feminine woman, right? Being friendly is good, but if you're a feminine woman, you're not friendly to every single man. So I think, being ladylike, boundaries, standards, respect to your man.
For me and for other people who are in those circles, it's not. There's a saying, and it's like you're the average of the five people you hang around. And it's the truth, right? And so it's not as if when you are already in this space, it's not like this big, struggle to meet, right? To meet those kinds of people. It's also important because if you start to think about your future and what you're looking for and what you want, you do have to factor in your partner and if they're capable of supporting that vision, if you guys have the same vision, right? So that's also very important because you're not going to be with someone who doesn't want the same things as you. So if you want to have an extravagant lifestyle where you can go out and travel and do all these different things, you're more than likely going to end up with a partner who wants the same thing. So naturally speaking, you guys are already going to be on the same page, if not career wise, at least money wise and mindset wise, work ethic wise, dedication wise, right? Someone who really, really enjoys those things, for example, isn't going to be with someone who's like, nope.
But the thing is, I get it. I mean, I understand her viewpoint, but the thing is that she may not be an equal in his eyes. Her making money, great, it's nice, great for her. Doesn't make her an equal in the man's eyes. And here's the thing: where the men that she wants, okay, the men that she wants, most women want. Most women want that. So that's the thing where the woman that works at McDonald's, the woman that works at Starbucks, who is like maybe an 8, a 9, well, a lot better looking than her. Yo, why? Thank you for stopping by, bro. A lot better looking than her. A lot more feminine, a lot more friendly, a lot more fit. Could attract him as well. This is the thing where women gotta understand competition. When you want a certain type of caliber of man, your competition will go up. So women like this, don't talk about it. They don't ever talk about that stuff. Because if it was so, this is the thing. She's surrounded by the type of men she supposedly want. Yet she's still single. You're surrounded. Dating is easy. Dating is easy for women. And one of the things that's easy is that you're surrounded by the type of men, the caliber of men you said you want. Yet you're still single. It doesn't make sense. It don't make sense to me. It really doesn't. That these are the type of men you want. Yet you can't attract them, nor could you keep them. Do you qualify for them? Are you right for them, really?
I'm okay to live in a slumlord. It's not. So it's, yes, the conversation was about money, but it boils down to a lot more than that. It boils down to values. It boils down to lifestyle. It boils down to
lifestyle is money as well. Values, like it's seriously. Now you're just making it harder to find a man because now you're making him even more rare. When you add values on it, when you add money on it, you add looks on it, you're making the man monstrously rare.
ethics, like a whole bunch of different things. And that's fine. Like you do you, okay? You find someone who has your same preferences, who has your same goals, and that's who you end up with, and that's who you date. Nobody has to have the same preferences. And when I'm talking about access or proximity to certain kinds of men or women who are making that kinds of money, If that's already your environment, then there's really no issue there. And trust me when I say I don't have any issues there. I There's plenty of men in the vicinity. Okay?
That's the thing where I wish people could wake women up from. Yeah, there are plenty of men that wants to have sex with you. Where's the man that wants the long-term relationship with you? I've said this before. Women of all demographic, of all, category, there will always be plenty of options. Plenty of options. But where's the man that you want for long-term commitment? Doesn't seem like he's there. So, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Here to tell you that the men are not.
All right, let's move on to the next one. I think this one would be a good one too. I think these clips have been decent, so I hope you guys like them. Let's check out this one.
All right, y'all. I am here to tell you that the men are not okay. So I went on a date with this guy on Friday, and y'all, let me tell you about this date. So he got tickets to a comedy show, and he picked me up around 8 o'clock. Cool. We get to the comedy show. We're there about an hour early, and he says he's hungry, and we're right across the street from a taco spot. So he's like, "Let's go get tacos." I'm like, "Cool." Now, mind you, to give you a little context,
I want to say this about younger women. I think younger women that's where the thing is with younger women, they think about fun. They think about love. So if you're young, bro, so that's the time where, you know what? If you want to find a woman about love, that's the time to find it. But at a certain age, then women start waking up to, money. It's like, I think when women hit 27 and above, it's more about money. When they hit 30, it's a lot about money. That's what I think. Yeah, and attention. Yeah.
he bought the comedy show tickets. They were $25 each. So he paid for that. We get to the taco spot. I wasn't that hungry, so he ordered 3 tacos and I ordered 1 because I wasn't very hungry. So we get the tacos and we sit down at the table and we're just chatting, just talking, whatever. And he has 2 cups in his hands that the cashier had given him. And he's like, "Oh, let's go get some drinks. Let's go get our drinks." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Do you actually mind just grabbing me a water?" And y'all, after I asked him if he could grab me a water, his face completely changed. His energy completely changed. And I said to him, I was like, "Are you okay? Like, is something wrong? Like, what's happening here?" And he puts the cups, like he pushes the cups towards me. And he goes, "Why don't you go get us some water?" And again, I'm hella confused. I'm like, "What do you mean?" Like, I'm just like, sure, I can go get some water, but I'm confused. Like, am I missing something? Like, I'm genuinely confused. And he goes, "Why don't both of us go get drinks?" And I'm like, "Okay." Like, I'm again genuinely confused. I have no idea why this is happening, but we get up, we go get water, or we go get drinks, and we sit back down at the booth. So we get to the booth, and this man says, "I have a question for you. Are you the kind of woman that is going to, serve your man?" I said, "What?" He said, "Are you the kind of woman that caters to your man? Is that something that you do?" And I said to him, why are you asking me this question? I'm confused. Why are you asking me this question? Did I miss something? And then he goes, "Well, I'm treating you to the state. Like, I bought us the comedy show tickets. I paid for the tacos." And again, mind you, y'all, he got 3 tacos and I got 1. He said, "I paid for the tacos. I'm treating you. And it just feels like you haven't really contributed anything to the state." And he goes on to talk about how he was offended that I asked him to grab me a water. Y'all, I started seeing black. I started seeing black. I said, this is not real life. Y'all, when this man was done telling me what was in his heart and crashing out, I said, are you finished? And he said, yes. I picked up my purse and I walked out. I got an Uber and I went home. All right, y'all, I am here.
This is a thing where I said this. Women are self-centered. Women only think about themselves. They only think about themselves. It's like, this is a thing why men have been slowly, they're changing. Why do you think 50-50 dating has popped up? Why do you think coffee dates are popping up? Why do you think walking dates are popping up? Seriously? Let me see this. Why do you think walking dates are popping up? Seriously? Let me see this. I don't know, Fisher thing sounds pretty loud to me. So I mean, I don't know, bro. Yeah, so this is the thing this is why men are fed up. This is why men are tired. Soft men this is the thing. This is the problem with a lot of things where, but it's not vibes. It's like, why is it always me? That's the thing where a lot of men are tired of. They're fed up. Vibes, soft man era, the sassy thing. Men are asking for women to show effort. You accepting a date is like not even much of an effort. You going to a date, allowing him to pick you up for a date, it's not much effort. It really isn't. Let's break this shit down.
To tell you that the men are not okay. So I went on a date with this guy on Friday, and y'all, let me tell you about this date. So he got tickets to a comedy show, and he picked me up around 8 o'clock. Cool. We get to the comedy show. We're there about an hour early, and he says he's hungry, and we're right across the street from a taco spot. So he's like, let's go get tacos. I'm like, cool. Now, mind you, to give you a little context, he bought the comedy show tickets. They were $25 each. So he paid for that. We get to the taco spot. I wasn't that hungry, so he ordered 3 tacos and I ordered 1 because I wasn't very hungry. So
here's the thing that women never think about. Yeah, $25, nothing. 1 taco, what, $2, $3? Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing, right? But let's say this date failed. So he's out, let's say hypothetically, $30. Okay. Next date. Another $30. Okay. That failed too. The next date. Well, that failed too. So another $30. And again. Those $30, which by themselves, yes, nothing. $30 is nothing. The problem is that none of these women date like a man. Because they're not spending nothing. So this is the thing where women don't care about men's money. And why women's money, women's careers, women's accomplishments mean nothing. Because here's the thing. Yes, $30 in and of itself is nothing. But $30 over a stretch of time with so many failures, so many like goes nowhere dating, then men think about like, yo, I spent, let's say this year, I don't know, $500, $1,000 going on dates that went nowhere. When, you know what? If I could find a woman that actually wants to be with me, I could spend that $1,000 on just her and make her happy because she wants to be with me. That's the thing where a lot of women don't understand. I'd rather spend money on a woman that wants to be with me, that wants to see me, that wants to talk to me, than women that, you know what, would just walk out on a date. That woman that wouldn't even reciprocate, right, any effort. That's the thing. A lot of women don't understand the economy of dating like a man.
We get the tacos and we sit down at the table and, you know, we're just chatting, just talking, whatever. And he has 2 cups in his hands that the cashier had given him. And he's like, oh, let's go get some drinks. Let's go get our drinks. And I'm like, oh, okay, do you actually mind just grabbing me a water? And y'all, after I asked him if he could grab me a water, his face completely changed. His energy completely changed.
That's the thing where it's like you're still, you know, sometimes women don't understand why a lot of women can't keep men. A lot of women can't keep men. Is that, and this is the thing why a lot of men only see women as sex objects. Because honestly, you do nothing. You do nothing for a man. It's like, it's amazing to me. If let's hypothetically, if she actually liked this man, and he got her the comedy tickets, bought her, you know, 1 taco, whatever, sat down, he's like, oh, let me go grab the water for us. Would that not, it's like, does that not make you guys tell me, if a woman did that, does that make her like, oh man, this woman is pretty cool? It's like, she is actually making effort. It's like, oh, yo, babe, or whatever, let me go grab some water for us. Actually putting some effort into this relationship where it's not just one fucking sided. This is the thing that a lot of men are going through. This is a lot of thing that a lot of men are going through. It's always feeling like it's one-sided. Women are going about it as like, oh, what are you doing for me? Me. Impress me. Audition to be with me. It's like men are tired. Men are tired of this. It's like, I get it. Men ask you out on a date. But this is a thing. You're not being in a relationship with yourself. It's like, it just amazes me that a lot of women think. Do women never think that, you know what, a relationship is with 2 different people, not with the same exact carbon copy of yourself? It's like, I'm realizing this more and more. It is like women don't care about nobody but themselves. And then they wonder why. They wonder why men act a certain way. Like why, you know, why men change up maybe later on in the relationship. Why do men change up? Because honestly, throughout the dating process, even throughout the relationship process too, it is men predominantly putting in most of the effort. My own theory. Now, I haven't proven it, no study, no nothing like that. But I've theorized this, that for most men, in my opinion, we put in so much effort during the dating process, the relationship process, and then let's say either years into the relationship or marriage, men are taking a step back. That's when you hear women say, oh, men are lazy, I gotta do all this other. Because, again, personal theory. It's because deep down in men's mind, men's subconscious, they're tired. They are tired. Throughout the dating process, the relationship process, men have put in so much work, so much effort to please you, to audition to be with you, to, you know, make you happy. That now that he, you know, deep into a relationship or married to you, he thinks that it's his turn. He thinks it's his turn now. He thinks it's his turn now. Because he's burnt out. He's tired. He's tired. It's a theory I'm working on, theory I'm trying to, you know, figure out. But I believe that's happening, or that's the mindset of a lot of men. That, you know what, I'm going to take a step back because throughout the process of getting to know you, I put in so much work to be with you. I'm fucking tired now. I'm tired now. When is it my turn? Because throughout this relationship, it was fine for you to be selfish. Fine for everything to be about you. Now that you've seen how much I treat you, how much I focus on you, I'm taking a step back. I'm tired. I'm tired of that shit. So now, how about me? How about me? It's a theory I'm working with, and, you know, what do you guys think about that?
And I said to him, I was like, are you okay? Like, is something wrong? Like, what's happening here?
Bro, Skull, yo, thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. You don't have to send money. I appreciate all you guys for watching my shit, commenting, liking, subscribing, spreading the word. That is enough for me. I love you guys for all the support. If you guys send chats, send send anything, that's nice, but you don't have to. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the love. That is bigger for me. Watching my shit, right? Watching my videos, liking and commenting, helping me spread the word. It's much better for me. So thank you guys for all the support. I just, I respect you and love you even more because of the, the supers, but that's not needed. So thank you.
And he puts the cups, like he pushes the cups towards me, and he goes, why don't you go get us some water? And again, I'm hella confused. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I'm just like, sure, I can go get some water, but I'm confused. Like, am I missing something? Like, I'm genuinely confused. And he goes,
confused because she doesn't understand. Why would I do things for you? Confused is because during this dating process, women have such egos. You're auditioning to be with me. You courting me. You're asking me out. You asked me out. So you had to do everything. That is the thing. But this is the wake-up call where women need to understand. You're not the women of 60, 80 years ago. I asked you out because I wanted to get to know you. I wanted to see if this is a future. I didn't ask you out so I could be your fucking slave. I didn't ask you out so I can do everything for you and you could give a shit about me. No. That's not how dating works, or not anymore. Right? There's no courting. It's like we're dating. We're seeing if we both like each other. We are auditioning to see if we both want each other. This is the thing. I only ask you out because that's reality. You will never fucking ask any man out. So I'm just skipping that BS and asking you out. But going on a date, it's reciprocal. We both put effort in. We both figure out each other. We both see if we want to be with each other. That one-way shit does not fly anymore.
Goes, why don't both of us go get drinks? And I'm like, okay, like, I'm, again, genuinely confused. I have no idea why this is happening, but we get up, we go get water, or we go get drinks, and we sit back down at the booth. So we get to the booth, and this man says, I have a question for you. Are you the kind of woman that is going to serve your man. I said, what?
Serving a man that will trigger women. That will trigger women. Yo, Joss! Bro, you are crazy. You are crazy. I mean, bro, like I said, the support, like, bro, you coming onto the live and spending your time with me, talking with me, that is the biggest amount of support you can give. You come in pretty much all my lives and supporting me. That is the biggest support. I respect you and love you for that. Okay. Yeah, it's men thinking about themselves for once, not just being selfless, sacrificing for the family, but for once thinking about how about me. I think it's important to teach others to respect you in regards to not be a doormat. Right. I'm tired of men being doormats. I'm tired of men having any self-respect. I'm tired of men sacrificing everything for their wife, for their family, and then to be divorced, to now have to be child support, have to pay alimony, have all the shit taken away from them, have their kids taken away from them. I'm tired of men loving, respecting, doing everything for their woman. And then what? She's leaving him. She's cheating on him. She's disrespecting him. She's not appreciating him. I'm tired of that shit. It only happens to good men. Why? Because good men are at least emotionally intelligent. They are respectful. They're loving. They understand. They sacrifice themselves for others. They sacrifice themselves for the women they love. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of that shit. Because here's the thing. Here's the logic in that. The men that demand self-respect, the men that demand respect, the men that say, "What about me?" don't want to be selfless. Don't want to sacrifice themselves purely, are still the men that would still care about others. They're just wondering, what about them? What about them? Do you know how many? Yeah, that's a super chat. That's the thing where I've said this. I've been in relationships where my model in relationships. This is my personal model. Maybe it's a simpish model, maybe it's a beta model, but I've said this in my many relationships. I will think about you, saying if I'm in a relationship with a woman, I will think about you. I will focus on you until I can't focus on you anymore. Meaning, I will sacrifice me. I'm not my priority. You are my priority. Until I can't do it anymore. What does that mean? Is that hopefully, while I'm focusing on you, while I'm making you my priority, I'm sacrificing myself to make you happy. Hopefully, you, as my partner, will do the same. Will do the same for me. But more often than not, I don't get that. So what happens is that I say I will focus on you, make you my priority until, you know what, I can't stand it anymore. I can't stand constantly sacrificing myself, constantly neglecting myself for your own happiness while I'm suffering. While nobody, and when I'm in an actual relationship, nobody cares about me. Yeah. But that's my principle. That's my principle because honestly, I do not believe it is, in my personal opinion, it is idiotic to go into a relationship selfish, where you think only about yourself. Because then, how's that a relationship? How's that a relationship? When you're going into a relationship, like, what about me? What about me? What are you doing for me? What are you doing for me? No. You go in my personal opinion, you go in a relationship, you should focus on the other person. And hopefully, the other person focuses on you. Because why would you need to think about yourself when you're in a relationship? Why isn't the other person doing that? but maybe I blame nobody. I blame myself for just picking shitty partners. But that is my personal review, my personal rule about how I go about relationships. So, and shit like this is what I'm thinking about. Women that don't understand, that can't comprehend. What do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, what do you mean that I should reciprocate, do anything for you?
He said, "Are you the kind of woman that caters to your?"
Squared away. Here's love you, bro, but you have to decenter women. Here's the thing. I agree. I agree. I honestly have. I haven't been dating for a while now. Squared away said that to me. I haven't been dating a while now. My focus right now is building my finances, focusing on my own happiness, building this channel. So really, I have not been really centering women. So honestly, besides making this content, but I enjoy making this content because I can, interact with my brothers, and have all this shit. So really, honestly, I have decentered women. I haven't even dated. I haven't really done anything. So women aren't a big focus on my life right now. Building myself, building my wealth, enjoying my own life. That has been my way of life right now.
Man, is that something that you do? And I said to him, why are you asking me this question? I'm confused. Why are you asking me this question? Did I miss something? And then he goes, well, I'm treating you to the state, like I bought us the comedy show tickets, I paid for the tacos. And again, mind you, y'all, he got 3 tacos and I got 1.
That shows me it's a little bit disrespectful. That shit is a little disrespectful. It don't matter how much he spent on you. He spent on you. You are a stranger. I mean, you literally showed you why, it was stupid for him to even spend anything on you. You walked away from the date. So that's the thing what women don't understand. It doesn't even matter if he spent $1 on you. You are a fucking stranger to him. And that dollar did not benefit him at all to give it to you, to spend it on you. So this what is it? This jab at, he just spent a little bit on me. I only bought 1 taco. I only got 1 taco. It's a fucking jab. This is disrespect right here. Where you don't value men's money, time, effort. You don't. It don't matter if he even just sent you $1. It's not your money. You didn't have to work for that $1. You just had to exist. That's it. You didn't have to work for that taco. You just had to exist. You didn't have to work to possibly go on a date or have these tickets. You just had to exist. He had to work to even pay for that 1 taco, to pay for your ticket. So this is the thing where you literally disrespect this man's effort.
He said, I paid for the tacos, I'm treating you, and it just feels like you haven't really contributed anything to the state. And he goes on to talk about how he was offended that I asked him to grab me a water. Y'all, I started seeing black. I started seeing black. I said, this is not real life. Y'all, when this man was done telling me what was in his heart and crashing out, I said, are you finished?
That's also, women can't handle emotionally intelligent men. He's literally telling you how he feels. I mean, you have yo, bro, thank you for joining. You have the right. You have the right to leave, but seriously, this is why you can't handle men being emotionally intelligent, having boundaries, talking about their opinions, their thoughts, their views, their emotions. You can't handle it. Because here, like, it's a valid question to ask, do you cater to your man? Do you actually put effort in? She got too, I don't know, feminist for him. She was too. It's like, are you kidding me? You think I bro? Why? Thank you, bro. We may fall, yet we always get back up. We lose jobs, yet we always find a new jobs. But our lives bad, and we will always build afterwards. Money is not the issue. It is worth what was it. So on. That's important. I kind of understand what you're saying, bro. This is the thing. Yes, men struggle is the thing. It's understandable. We will persevere. And this is the thing. I want to create this brotherhood. I'm trying to create this brotherhood right here, where we'll fight together. We will be together, and we'll get back up. We'll support. Santino, bro, thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. These women will not love us unless we love ourselves first. That love starts with dodging the self-centered women. Yes. We as men, especially in this my fucking group, we should respect ourselves first. Love ourselves first. Have boundaries. Don't deal with these self-centered women. These self-centered women cannot handle emotionally intelligent men. They can't. They can't handle men with self-respect. They can't. So women like this, well, they only qualify for the pookies, the players, the bad boys. Women like this only qualify for those shitty ass men. I've said this countless times before. Why I say so many times on Kendra G shows why these women do not qualify for good men, because they're broken. They're broken. They can't handle good men. They can't handle them. So, yeah. What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
And he said yes. I picked up my purse and I walked out. I got an Uber and I went home. All right.
What do you guys think? What do you think? Interesting. This self-centered women. What do you guys think? Bro, you guys are crazy tonight. Thank you for all the love and support. I said this. You guys, the biggest support you guys show me is just showing up, chatting in my chat, and just being my brothers. Being my brothers. Being here, that is the biggest support you guys show me. Anything else is just icing on the cake. And I get it. This is the thing where I don't ask or need any of your money, because we're working hard. We're all working hard to build ourselves, to be the best version of ourselves. This is why I don't ask, I don't need it. Because I want you guys to improve, to be the best version of yourself. Your money should be able to make you happy, to give you the life where, you know what? You don't have to deal with the BS of these women. This is the thing where I make money, not so I can, attract the beautiful women. No, I make money so one, I can be happy, buy the shit I want to buy, and I don't have to deal with the BS of women. I don't have to deal with the BS of women, because you are coming into my life. You are coming into my sphere. It's my lifestyle, not yours. Right? I'm the leader of this life. I ain't following your lead. If you want to be with me, you follow my lead. If you don't, you have all the right to it. That's the shit where I want men to understand. That's how you create the world that is fitting for you. Power. Money, as, I don't know, evil as it may be, or whatever, capitalism, is that it helps us have power within our sphere. So that's something that a lot of us have to understand.
Okay, we listen, but we don't judge.
All right. This clip will be an interesting one. This will be our last clip. It's already 2 hours, so I don't want to waste so much of you guys' time. But this will be an interesting clip. All right, this will be the last one. So let's check this craziness out.
Okay, we listen, but we don't judge. Yes, I had my first child at 13. I got pregnant at 13. Then I had another one at 15. Then popped another one at 16. Then 17. Then 18. 19, and so on. Yes, I have 7 kids. I'm not ashamed of it, from 7 different men, and I'm currently pregnant right now with my 8th child. And that's by my food stamp plug that helps me get $3,000 a month in food and groceries. So yes, I mean, I was young, but I don't care. I don't care. I love 7 kids, and I'm going to continue to have more and more and more. Might end up with 15 next year. Who knows? But like I said, yeah, it's me. It is me, your food stamp queen, EBT queen, $3K a month. If you want some stamps, let us put you in a game. Simple as that. 7 kids, 7 baby daddies.
We need to judge. We need to judge. In this corner, we're judging. We are judging. This shit. Let's first of all, let's I'm gonna be blunt. I'm gonna be blunt. Shit like this is hurting the black community. I'll be so blunt. Shit like this is hurting the black community. It is. It's disgusting. Literally disgusting. Shit like this is disgusting. It really is. Why? Because this disgusting ass woman is one creating future baby mamas, single baby mamas, future baby daddies. This woman is continuing that curse, that generational curse. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It's like, how can you blame the white man? How can you blame the white man for this shit? How can you blame any man for this shit? And yes, this is first of all, that was disgusting. But this is the thing where this is the mentality of women. Period. No matter race. This is the mentality of women. No woman is holding women like this accountable. This disgusting shit right here. You are giving 7 different men children. And who knows if these are good men? Obviously, I don't think these are good men. These are bottom of the barrel men. And you're letting these bottom of the barrel men reproduce. You are creating traumatized children. It's like 8 children with different fathers. You know, women say, hold shitty men accountable. Hold bad men accountable. How can you hold bad men accountable when women consistently take away their accountability? This shit is disgusting. Yeah, it's like absolutely disgusting, really.
Okay, we listen, but we don't judge.
And this, I don't know if you guys seen this whole trend, okay? This trend, the whole we listen, we don't judge thing. The women that is participating in this so-called trend, I'm like, oh my God, women are. It's like women are the worst. It's like, seriously.
Yes, I had my first child at 13. I got pregnant at 13. Then I had another one at 15. Then popped another one at 16. Then 17. Then 18. 19, and so on. Yes.
This is why, right? I've said this before. Why saying being young and dumb is a stupid excuse, is a dumb excuse. Is an excuse that purely just an excuse. It's an excuse to take away accountability. Literally is an excuse to take away accountability. Exhibit A. You knew what you were doing. It doesn't matter if you, what did you say, 13? It doesn't matter. You knew it. Because how does she knew it? Because her subsequent actions showed that she knew what she was doing. Subsequent actions. It's not that you make, this is a thing where you can say, maybe, I'll give you that excuse, young and dumb, when you made one mistake. One mistake you don't repeat. Okay, I'll give you that excuse. But when you repeat that mistake more than once, young and dumb is no longer an excuse. Young and dumb is no longer an excuse. You're just a bad person. You're a bad person. You're a bad parent. You are disgusting women. You're disgusting. And that's the thing. Where's her parent? But here's the thing. Here's the sad thing. I guarantee you, she comes from a single mother household. I guarantee you. She comes from a single mother household. That is why, in her stupid mind, she thinks that's acceptable. And this is why I said it. She is continuing generational curse. Because this is why I said it. Her kids, her daughters, will also be single moms. And then so on and so on. It will be harder and harder for each generation to break that curse, because it gets more and more ingrained in you, ingrained in maybe even in your DNA to be a single mom, where you don't vet men properly, you don't view or need a good father, you don't value marriage. It's just ingrained. It's from your generations of family. You've seen it happen with your grandma, your great grandma, your mom, your sisters, your aunts. You see it all around you. So you see it as normal. That's the disgustingness of it.
I have 7 kids. I'm not ashamed of it, from 7 different men, and I'm currently pregnant right now with my 8th child. And that's by my food stamp plug that helps me get $3,000 a month in food and grow.
You know, this is why I think it was Kevin Samuels who said it was the government. This is where the government, the white man, stepped in and destroyed the families. They destroyed families. To say that, to not need a father in the household, you're going to replace the father with the government. I don't need the man. I don't need to be a proper wife to the man. I don't need to be submissive to the man. I don't need to vet a good man. I don't need to, cater. I don't need to cater to. I don't need to think about. I don't need to deal with a man, because I have the government to step in and take care of my kids. So this is a thing where women think like, because again, women, it's easier for women to become baby mamas than they are to become wives. Yes, daddy government. It's easier for them to become, baby mamas than wives. So, of course, they go with daddy government, where, they're not beholden to any man. It's just the government just blindly just giving you money. It's disgusting. This is the why the single mother culture, I've called it an epidemic. Because this is a thing where women see that, I'm already getting help from the government, so I don't need to suffer the consequences of not marrying before I carry, consequences of, picking a bad man to have kids with. The government helps me.
Groceries.
Yo, Terminator! Thank you for stopping by, bro.
So yes, I mean, I was young, but I don't care. I don't care. I love 7 kids, and I'm gonna continue to have more and more and more. Might end up with 15 next year.
That borderlines on child abuse. That borderline on child abuse. It's like you are, how shitty of a mom you are to think that it's a great thing to have 15 kids. Because here's the thing, not just daddy government is helping, but because of your irresponsibility, you're going to make your older kids help you take care of your younger kids. So now you are essentially forcing kids to grow up quicker so they can help you in your foolishness. Help you take away your accountability. Help you abolish the consequences of your actions. This is the thing. I've seen this before. Where mothers, these single mothers, had older kids because they have older kids helping raise their younger kids. Because why? The daddy's not in the home. These fathers are shitty men because they chose shitty men. These men aren't in the home. And of course, government daddy is only sending money. So they use these kids. These kids that they had to now be grown be parents already at young ages. And then with that mindset where they're already parents at young ages, it's going to be a pipeline for them to be future baby mamas, for them to have kids early on as well.
Who knows? But like I said, yeah, it's me. It is me, your food stamp queen, EBT queen.
And this is the thing where I hate where social media is dangerous. EBT queen. EBT, a queen? You have the audacity, the entitlement to call yourself a queen is beyond me. And then you get the, this is the thing with the internet. You get the validation, the support, the follows. It's disgusting.
$3K a month. If you want some stamps, let us put you in a game. Simple as that. 7 kids, 7 baby daddies. Okay.
And here's the thing. I saw one comment from a girl. Girl, it's your decision as long as you can take care of them. It's like, still the this is the thing with women. They don't even hold other women accountable. They don't even hold other women accountable. They don't even be disgusted by the situations like this. This is a problem. This is the problem right here. Why I love this generation of men, because they're speaking up. Men are speaking up. Men are speaking up on this shit. Because women, they're not handling their shit. They're not handling the house. They're not handling their household. They're not. Men are now stepping in. Here, I'll play the whole thing again.
Hey, we listen, but we don't judge. Yes, I had my first child at 13. I got pregnant at 13. Then I had another one at 15. Then popped another one at 16. Then 17. Then 18. 19, and so on. Yes, I have 7 kids. I'm not ashamed of it, from 7 different men, and I'm currently pregnant right now with my 8th child. And that's by my food stamp plug that helps me get $3,000 a month in food and groceries. So yes, I mean, I was young, but I don't care. I don't care. I love 7 kids, and I'm going to continue to have more and more and more. Might end up with 15 next year. Who knows? But like I said, yeah, it's me. It is me, your food stamp queen, EBT queen, $3K a month. If you want some stamps, let us put you in a game. Simple as that. 7 kids, 7 baby daddies. Okay, we listen, but we don't.
Yeah, she's gonna put you in the game, teach you how to. I don't know. It's disgusting. And then you get women in the comments like, "It's your life, so do as you please." I can tell just by the way you're telling your story that you have a lot of pain. I wish you and your kids the best. No, I don't wish you and your kids the best. I don't. I'm sorry. You need to suffer for your consequences. You need to suffer for the consequences of the actions. I need to find it. Bro, you are crazy, okay? If you want to, her TikTok is Black Beauty _235. Black Beauty _235. You want to get some info of the game? There it is. All right, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? All right, guys. I took up a lot of your time. Thank you for joining the live. You guys are amazing. It's like I'm loving this. Tonight was really all the love, all the support, all the action in the chat. I love you. I love you, chat. You guys are amazing. Just thank you for all the support. Thank you for coming by. Terminator, you're amazing, bro. You're amazing. Santino, thank you. Why? You are crazy. I love you, okay? You're crazy. I love you. Who else? I think there was Bond with your baby. Praying system. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Squared away. Thank you for stopping by. Skull, you are amazing. You're amazing. Love you guys. All right, that's a shout out. Anyone else? You guys are amazing. I said Santino, right? I think so. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the support, all the love. I can tell you this now. You guys are my brothers. You guys are. I'm as long as you are here along with this journey with me, I'll support you as long as you are supporting me. So a lot of love for you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys. See you guys on the next live. Later. Thank you, Y. Later, bro.